Alright, once your Playfield has cured from your first round of clear on the bare Playfield, next I'm going to sand, I'm going to start with sanding this with 220 with my sander and try to get everything as flat as I possibly can and see how much clear is going to sand away compared to how flat everything's going to get. So let's see what we get. As you can see, the smoothness already compared to where I've sanded, where I've not sanded. You can see the low spots in the clear that's sucked into the wood grain sections. And then you can see where I hit this. I'm not going crazy with the 220, I'm just kind of knocking down the big parts. But I still want to keep some clear on here if possible and sand with a higher grit 320 and end with a 400. If I could do that and there's still enough clear and everything feels smooth, then I can apply the overlay over this. So let's keep going and see where we get. So that is where we are with the 220, which looks really good, feels really good. Remember, feel is more than visual, except when you've got your little low spots here and there. A couple of them aren't going to matter. You just don't want any really big ones where there's going to be air under the overlay, which is going to allow it to lift over time. That's the thing about overlays that's gotten a bad rap, is it's all about the prep work, to be honest, of putting these on. It could take hours of prep work to lay an overlay on, which takes 10 minutes to lay it on. But in a couple of years, if there's little air pockets, little low spots, then it's going to start, weakening the adhesive on the back of the overlay. So you want this as smooth as possible. We're going to go with a 320 next. Mainly for the inserts. You want the inserts, like I said last time, we don't want any sand scratches in the inserts. We want them all to be nice and smooth, no sand scratches, so that way when the overlay goes on with the clear windows, they just clear right up and it looks like clear coat was put over them. So let's go to the next grit, which will be 220. And for the major portion of the 320, I'm going to go around the playfield, but also focus on the inserts. Remember this, you really need to get your inserts as smooth as possible so there's no sand scratches. Any sand scratches that you're going to get or see or leave in the inserts, you will see when you put the overlay on. That was about how quick it is with the 320. From here, you're going to go with the final, which is 400. Everything looks good, everything feels good. We got enough clear on there. The clear is mostly on this first coat, I guess, first round is what I'd call, on the bare playfield, is just to fill in imperfections, all about the feel. Because like I said, what you're going to feel is what the overlay is going to look like when it's on. You got weird little imperfections that you can feel. You're going to see those when the overlay's on. So everything's looking good. As of the playfield, no low spots, no weird little nicks or anything. So we're going to hit mainly the overlay or the inserts now with the 400, because we're going to get these really smooth and no sand scratches at all. And then we should be about ready. Let's see what we got here. So there you go with the 400. You see, the higher the grit, you don't really need to do too much. Just focus mainly on inserts. We're going to blow this off now, get the dust and everything off of here. I know that's crooked probably, but now if we look at inserts, they look great. You can even put them out to the light if you'd like. See the light shining through. But mainly, like I said, you just don't want any sand scratches on any of them, because that's what you're going to see when it's time for the overlay little clear windows to go over the inserts. So this guy's ready. We'll be back with laying down the overlay. Alright, see ya.